care our excitement for this morning.
Well, after our day yesterday on Floriana with lots of snorkeling with sea turtles and sea rays and sea stars and all kinds of interesting stuff, we've now moved on to Espanola, and you see a lot of the seals on the beach today. Marine iguanas, and the big thing to see today are the wave albatrosses. Quite heavy surf today, very cloudy, looks like it's going to rain.
Which way are we going?
On to the left.
Please, husband is still close to your wife. And with the hand, Andres.
Where's Andres?
We're going deep.
It's just, they're loaded.
Watch where you walk,
They're
Dad.
loaded.
Eso, planas o arena. Very nice.
All these
All right,
marine
we did it.
iguanas all over the rocks. This one's kind of red.
Welcome to the island of Española. Española Island, Suárez Point. Ahí cuando la doña viene así
This
ya.
is Suarez Point, Espanola Island. Lots of rocks around here. Got some little sea lions here. This one wants to play. This one wants to play. Trying to play with Alex.
This is an eroded bay, but basically all of these rocks are being pushed here with the accumulation of energy. Swells from the north, swells from the south. Actually, the baby sea lions are getting really protected with shallow water. And this is an important sea lion nursery, the way you can see. All of these babies are ready.
Look down, he was there.
Got this little guy resting on the rocks here.
Here.
See the surf crashing in down below.
Okay, now I'm stuck.
Got the sea lion here. Iguanas on the rocks over here.
That's why you can see these waves are coming.
This is the southern side of Espanola Island. And the surf that's coming in here is because of the change of the seasons and the southern current that's coming north. The Humboldt current. Quite a lot of surf rolling in.
White and black birds, they look like boobies. Nazca boobies,
these are all Nazca boobies that are all on this point. Again, this is Suarez Point.
The colony of the Nazca boobies.
Nazca boobies here.
Once you get some
Here we got a little.
put your back, they wait like a back. They don't wait to have. There's no problem with your back.
Got this little bird, totally indifferent to anything.
The back. Vamos, Andresinho.
The other birds that I took pictures of earlier that have blue eyes are called Galapagos doves.
And right now they're full of
And these are all the Nazca boobies.
Quite unique. Look there, full of us. It's one sea lion that is different from the rest of the sea lion. He's really deserves much calmer here. Much better. Yes. That sea lion is really different. There's one sea lion there. There's another sea lion there. This one in front of us. Yeah.
Some marine iguanas on the rocks here.
In your glasses, adjust for this because this is unique. They don't get exposed to the conditions. If they are nocturnal, these are the only nocturnal first seals on Earth.
This is actually a seal.
And you know what?
Different
First
species.
seals are sea lions. There's a name. did a historical mistake. The sealers, when they came to the Galapagos Islands,
See how
they were
its
keeping all of these
nose and everything is different
lions
than the
and all
other
of them.
sea lions
So
that
they
we've
named
seen.
it fur seal because of the double fur that actually they possess.
So this is a fur
The
seal.
Galapagos fur seal. The little garou is coming. Is it gonna come? It's gonna come very big because it's rounded and well, look, it's going to the water right now.
He doesn't like the rain.
Moving. He's heading to the water. Says his face is more like a bear than it is a seal. Or a sea lion. But it is a sea lion. It's got an ear. Like you can see some juvenile Nazca boobies or white birds are quite pretty. They won't turn to face the camera here now. So here we have Nazca boobies preening themselves, and then on the rocks here are the swallowtail gulls. So the brown head is a juvenile. And these white ones right here are the mature Nazca boobies. And then those are the gulls. See them all up over here.
All of them, they are from the same family. Actually, they are related to pelicans and they're related to frigates. All of these specific birds, they are called pelicaniformes. It means that they have gular sac. In boobies, a little bit difficult to observe. If we find one that's moving around, we can see they have these tiny little gular sacs around the lower part of the beak to absorb the water when they're diving. Nazca boobies, they don't dive around the coast. What birds they dive around the coast? Blue-footed boobies, yes. Blue-footed boobies, they correspond the coastal areas of the Galapagos Islands. If you see a booby diving around the coast, that is a blue-footed booby, guaranteed. Nazca boobies, they dive one.
Get a picture of the boobies when they spread their wings.
All right. The ones in front of us are swallowtail gulls.
Right.
And then we have the Nazca boobies.
Right. That's all we have. So what distinguishes them? What is it about them?
Basically the impact with the road when they're diving and the problem that they have is around the air sacs that is present at the top of the skull. Sometimes that air sac does not come enough or that doesn't absorb much the impact but they don't have any cover. Very good. The Nazca booby, that is renowned.
Now we're coming upon some albatrosses. Let's see how big these birds are. These two appear to be doing their own little mating dance. These two started again, but missed it.
We arrived to the world of the wave albatross. These unique birds, they nest only here in Española Island. This is the only place on earth where the wave albatross they nest. And right now is the arrival of the wave albatross to their nesting ground. These birds are, the birds that we're observing right now are adult wave albatross. They came just maybe 1 month ago to their nesting ground. So right now they're looking for couples, and maybe these two couples are already basically established couples for the rest of their life. Wave albatross are one of the few birds that they actually made for life, like penguins. But these ones are quite different because wave albatross they get together like this, for 6 months. Adult wave albatross they stay here on the Galapagos Island for 6 months, and then they fly away to the coast of Chile, and they stay there and they float in the ocean for more than 6 months. So right now they are looking for the right opportunity to mate. They recognize each other because mating for life is quite difficult through the really complex dance. Recognize.
See, these are the blue-footed boobies. They've kind of mixed in here. You see a slightly different shade of blue between these two.
That's how they are going to be.
More than 1
week of this dance and selecting the territory where they're going to lay one single egg. Wave albatross taking care of that egg. Both parties they take care of the egg that actually takes albatross of the world. They fly from here all the way down to the southern coast of Chile and Peru, 100 miles from the coast. They never touch any land. The only land mass that they touch is here. And they're going to float there for more than 6 months, catching a squid, catching some of the fish. Why is that? Because during that time, from December to May here in Galapagos, it's too warm for them, and there's no these winds, these southern Alisian winds that actually these big birds, they need these winds to learn to fly. That's why they nest here on this ramp. And this was the first idea for the US Navy basically the soldiers to build the airport. They want to build the airport here. And wisely, our dear friends from the tip-top fleet, the Wilbur family, convinced President Roosevelt to build the airport in Albatrosses Island. With that little sort of advice, he saved the life of the unique population of wave albatross. Well, wave albatross are quite of unique birds. These are the only tropical albatross on the world, and as the rest of the albatross, they are adapted to fly with heavy wings. The name of this family of birds that actually are related to the shearwaters. We've been observing shearwaters already. They are related to the storm petrels. We've been observing storm petrels already. And the basically Galapagos petrel, they're called fossilaniformes. What that means, they have nostrils, the way you can see there. They have holes in the beak, and they have channels around the beak to eliminate the excess of salt. That is the definition of this fossilaniformes family of birds. So what you are observing right now is an immense storm petrel or an immense shearwater. Wave albatross are called wave albatross because of the different shape of the feathers. From the neck all the way down, that's where you have kind of a wavy designs, and that's why they call them the wave albatross. These are not the biggest albatross on the world, but sure, they are the only ones that nest around the tropics, and the wingspan is more or less 7